Hey guys, and today you're watching Rainbow Bright, and today I'm going to be showing you the Wings of Fire graphic novel part 2. Now, let's see. Part 2, Into the Deep. The missing princess, it can't be. Look at her wings. The queen was right, she came back. In the scroll, they throw a parade with whole ostrich. But my parents aren't back yet, so this is pretty good. Real dolphins playing harps would probably look silly anyway. Everyone's staring at me. Why didn't Shark give a welcoming speech? He's probably mad that he'll never be queen. It's so beautiful here. It already feels like home. I shouldn't have grown up here. Everyone's really staring at me. If Shark isn't going to make a speech, I'd better do it myself. I want to make a good impression on the dragons of my kingdom. Hello, fellow sea wings. I'm Tsunami, and I'm very happy to be home at last. And I look forward to meeting each of you. 3 moons. Was that the worst speech in history of Prahia? I think you should take me somewhere I can wait for my mother. Up there. Bring your friends with us. The palace is so beautiful. It looks like it grew into this shape. Is now the right time to ask about the feast? This island is amazing. It keeps us hidden. Tell me about the summer palace. Oh, sure. Each level has a different purpose. For instance, there's a floor for Dragonet school visits, one for celebration spectacles, and one for war planning. The top pavilion is the new visitors. We hardly ever have any. The second level is for visiting royalty like Queen Blister. When they're here instead of the deep palace, the council meets on this level halfway up. Guest rooms are in the caves. Queen Blister stays in that one up there. It's the only cave where fire is allowed. So which level is for Missing Princess? I think the top one would be best. The last visitor we had was a Nightwing. Nightwing? What Nightwing? I don't know, but he looked big and bad-tempered. Morrow, sir. I've never seen anyone talk to Shark like that, apart from Queen Coral and Queen Blister. He deserved it, according to Blowfish. Don't talk like that. Don't you know the difference between brave and reckless? Shark will eat you and your friends for lunch. Psst, he can't try. By the moon, you make me nervous. Is that the throne? And another one? It's too small for a king, so. Did Queen Coral make me a throne and wait all these years for me to come and fill it? A throne of my own already. This is a really big thing. I mean, this we're standing on. It's really tall, even taller than our prisoners in the Sky Kingdom, I think. Of course, it's much nicer to be this high when your wings are free, but at least the Sky Wings gave us pigs sometimes. Do you have pigs? Say, how do you make this thing? Did it take forever to build? The pavilion is Animus magicked the stone many centuries ago. Whoa, I didn't know that Animus could do that. What level is the feasting on? I could really go for a whole whale. for a whale right now, or an octopus, or some squid. I'm not squid. That I'm saying is, I'm not fuzzy. You do have feasting, right? Sure, sometimes we have feasts, especially when Queen Blister is. Gas pants. Gas pants. When Queen Coral arrives, could everyone please try to be more impressive? Flap, flap. Mother! My baby, I knew you'd come back to me. I knew you were out there trying to find your way back. I never stopped searching for you. My baby, I knew you'd come back to me. I knew you were out there trying to find your way back. I never stopped searching for you. Someone does want me. I have a place in the world. Mother, you pulled too... Ow! Mother, you pulled me too hard. Who is that? This is your sister, Anemone. And Anemone, this is your sister, the one who was stolen. Isn't she gorgeous? Uh-oh. Maybe our fierce leader is not destined to be queen after all. That could have been me. I could have been the one with pearls and a throne and a mother who loved me. Starflight said all of Mother's other daughters died. The one time he's wrong. Why does it have to be about this? She doesn't look very strong. I could definitely defeat her. What am I thinking? This is my family. Hi, I'm Tsunami. Hi. Tsunami is a good name. Webs did one thing, right? Where is he now? I have been planning his punishment for years. It won't be a quick death. Please don't hurt Webs. He was the only one who was really nice to us. What are you? Why is there a mudwing in my summer palace? I promise we're the Dragonets of Destiny. Ha. Oh, I see. That was the rumor. Dragonets of Destiny. Queen Blister will be so interested to meet you. Put these 4 in the cage and set a guard. Well, but we came here to be safe, not to be prisoners again. Nobody touches me. Wait! Your Majesty, Mother, I brought them here so you could protect us. That's what I'm doing, dear. Most of dragons will attack if they see mudwings or unfamiliar sandwings, or whatever that is. I guess this means no feast. Lagoon, make sure the guests are well fed. See, darling, we'll take good care of you all. You don't have to tie them up. They'll go with you. Speak for yourself. Calm down, Glory. You heard the Queen. It's for your own safety. Please don't argue with me in front of my mother. All right, I'll go, but still nobody touches me. Fair enough. Off you all go then. It's better than the Skywing Palace. No one's forcing to fight to the death. It'll be all right. I'll come join you soon. You are an adorned, my beautiful daughter. I have to start making up for all the presents I missed giving you. My first treasure. There's nothing to worry about. My friends will be fine. Can we talk alone? Of course. Guards, you are all dismissed. Shark, send a message to Queen Blister and see how soon she can get here. As for you, creature, go back to your outpost and stay there until somebody actually wants to see you. What's wrong with Reptile? I thought he was nice. Oh no, he can't be trusted. Webs is his father. Their bloodline is tainted with betrayal. Webbs is his father? I can't believe he didn't tell me. I thought I liked him, and all along he was the son of our kidnapper. Then again, it's not his fault. His father turned traitor, but Mother blames him anyway, poor Riptide. I don't like that he had hide the truth from me, though is there anything else he's hidden? I kind of still want to see him again. You were saying we could talk alone? Oh no, anyone never leaves my side. I finally got a living daughter, and I'm keeping her that way, by watching me every second. And now I have 2 daughters, possibly 4 by the end of the week, if Tortoise does her job right. Maybe we should make a harness for you too, dear. No, I mean, that's all right. I've managed to take care of myself up to now. I promise I'll stay alive. Well, I'll think about it. I have to tell you something. I don't know the underwater language. Webbs never taught me. What is wrong with that dragon? It's all right, sweetheart. We'll have Whirlpool teach you. He's a terrific teacher, right, Anemone? I guess. So what do you know? Did he teach you anything? Of course, he had lots of battle training. Webbs taught us the history of Prahia. He did geography too. And Dune taught us hunting. Kestrel is supposed to teach us about the tribes, but mostly she yelled and tried to set us on fire. Why don't I get to learn those things, Mother? You will, dear, when I think you're ready enough. What do you study? The council data reports food, supplies, treasury, but council commanders really do all that. Dragons do their best work if you watch them closely. Mostly I'm stuck in training last seasons with Whirlpool. For what, aquatic? Never mind. Dear, you'll see eventually. Wear the talons of peace, very cruel to you. Terribly, they never let us out of the caves at all. They act like we were brainless snails. Nobody ever listened to me. And they wouldn't tell us anything about our families. My poor, poor baby. What are these stains? The pearls of my job. Well, my art, really. I should show you. And then you can meet him. You'll adore Whirlpool. He's just the most wonderful, brilliant dragon. Whirlpool, come here. That scroll is my work in progress. This is beautiful. Orchid made those my first daughter. She was a very talented first daughter I had. Another sister? What happened to her? Your Majesty and your smaller majesties. Before we address our other business, if I may, Your Majesty, I wanted to tell you how impressive I find your latest work. It's an exciting one, isn't it? Certain to win all the awards in the kingdom, Your Majesty. Oh, it's ink? Yes, dear. It's a special formula that needs fades in formulating. It is a few claws stains, don't you agree? Whirlpool invented it. Isn't he brilliant? And don't you think he's very handsome? These are my favorites. You can read them tonight. Tomorrow I'll give you more. Read all these tonight? Start with this one. I've read that one. That was my favorite story ever. Really, I wrote it for you. You wrote The Missing Princess? I wrote all of these. Whirlpool has copies distributed all over Seawing territory. He'll make a fabulous king one day. Your Majesty, oh, this must be your newly recovered daughter. What's she glaring at me for? Pardon me, Urchin just arrived with stray news. I knew you'd want to hear it right away. Indeed, Moray, you always know what's best. I've had excellent training at the site of the most wonderful queen in history. A dead dragon has been found only a few islands away. Yawn. Oh, how sad. What happened to him? Hurt, and we don't know yet. But the strange part is that it's not a seawing, it's a skywing. What? This close to the palace? Get Shark and take me to the body now. I hope my friends are all right. I'll check on them when we get back. We won't be gone long. They'll be safe. Whoa, the currents are really strong. Kind of hard to swim, but as soon as we surface... Wait, they're not flying to the body. They're swimming. Right, that makes sense. We're seaweeds. All right, I can do this. They're angling their wings to catch the currents. I should try that. This is great, but it's also... My wings are very tired. Hey, is that Riptide? Hi. I bet he's not supposed to be following us, but I kind of like that he's there close by. I guess I won't tell Coral on him. At least not until I decide how mad I am about him keeping secrets from me. At last. So tired. How am I going to get back to the Summer Palace? Deal with that later. She's been dead a day or two, killed quite violently. The first question, of course, is what a skywing was doing so close to the palace. That's Kestrel. I have to tell her it's Kestrel. I should have told her back on the island. Mother needs to know, but what if she thinks we killed her? Of course she'll think we killed her. The Dragonets of Destiny arrive at the Summer Palace at exactly the same time as a dead skywing. What kind of dragon are you? Can you be trusted? Who else will you attack? Exactly. The way my friends have been looking at me, I can't tell her. Who did kill Kestrel? These are my chambers. Wait for me inside while I take care of this. I don't know what to do. My friends have been in that cave all day with guards posted out. I really should go tell them about Kestrel, but I can't leave yet. What will they think when they hear about it? They could decide it's not safe here. Therefore, I could talk to them into leaving. I can't leave yet. I'll ask Mother to have a feast tomorrow. That'll cheer them up. Yes, that's a better plan. Avoid them until tomorrow and then tell them everything. I hope she doesn't wake up. Clever. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Really? But aren't we rivals? Don't I threaten her chance at the throne? Maybe she'll be less crazy now that she has you. I need to get out of this harness, Tsunami. You have no idea how awful my life has been. Your life has been awful? I am treated like a tadpole. Try being raised with no ocean by dragons who hate you and treat you like a tadpole. You're only, 1 year old. I'm sure that'll change. Well, mostly sure, halfway sure. At least you have friends. Well, I was sort of stuck with those four, and they're always arguing with me or getting mad about something. They seem great. I always wanted brothers and sisters. Don't you have brothers? Lots, but Mother thinks they play too rough. I'm not allowed to play with anyone. Mother's obsessed with finding out who's killing her daughters and suspects almost everyone, except Mori, who's perfect and boring. I guess my friends are all right when they're not complaining. They complain a lot, though. I complained once. Mother nearly got me a muzzle to match the harness. At least somebody loves you. She loves you too. Oh, I hope you'll take Whirlpool. I was so sure I'd have to marry him, but now you can. No way. No. First of all, I don't have time to get married. I have to stop a war and save the world. Second of all, I'd rather have my tail nibbled off by snapping turtles. Snorf. He's dreadful, isn't he? Your smaller majesties. Anyway, Mother can't decide who we marry. Really? She gets to decide everything else. We're royalty. We do whatever we want. Gosh, that's not what I've seen. More like we're royalty, so we must always follow the traditions of Yon. Claw me to the death already. I think she's waking up. Quick, one more question. What happened to Orca? She challenged Mother for the throne when she was only 7. Everyone says it was horrible. She nearly won, but Mother killed her at the end. It's weird. Mother worships and misses Orca, but many dragons still hate her. Don't ever mention her name around Moray. Moray, she seems drippy, vicious, and interesting as a sea slime. I was going to say odd. Before she met me, Moray gave me this glare like she wished she could kill me with her eyes. She does that to me too. I think it's because of Orca. She thinks I'll grow up and challenge Mother as soon as I can like Orca did, and you're older than me, so we've got to go. Good morning, my darlings. We will attend a council meeting this morning. Tsunami, you must watch carefully and learn. Everyone here looks happy and well-fed, not like the Sky Kingdom. I knew my mother was a better queen than Queen Scarlet. Here we are. Mother, quit squashing me. Oh, Tsunami, you can sit there. Tortoise is guarding the hatchery at the Deep Palace, so she won't be able to join us. Why does Mother have all these counselors when I'm queen? I'll make decisions alone. Good morning, Your Majesty. I know yesterday was shocking, but I hope you slept well. I worried about you all night. Thank you, Moray, dear. Gasp. Naturally, I forgive my long-lost daughter any accidental impudence. She was raised by barbarians, so she couldn't know any better. I give you all permission to eat. Your Majesty, I am concerned about our internal defenses. The intruders in our midst are a danger to us. Now, those are our guests, not intruders. Oh, good. I thought maybe you could join us for breakfast. Not at the council, darling. But they won't go hungry. Lagoon, where they served an ample breakfast? Yes, Your Majesty. Give them the rest of this as well. Whirlpool report. Edmund's lessons are going wonderfully, and your scrolls have never been more popular. Mostly the underwater editions, of course. I spent all my energy promoting them. I've organized a reading. Every dragon is clamoring to attend. We're charging an emerald apiece. I want to be sure I'm reaching the eel-eating masses as well, though. Of course, the schools have all challenged their curriculums again. It's their most important subject. You can't be serious. More important than how to fight in war? Fight the war? Darling, my writing is about everything. What do you think of the scrolls I gave you? The Missing Princess is still my favorite. That reminds me, Whirlpool Tsunami needs lessons in aquatic. Can you imagine? Poor thing. Shark, continue your report. Still no information about the dead Skywing. However, a war party returned earlier this morning with a worrying report. Let's hear it. Is she worried about the floor? Something strange is happening in the Sky Kingdom, Your Majesty. It's chaos. It's as if nobody knows who's in charge. 3 different wings attacked us. The first one was half Sandwing. The second one was fighting for their queen. but the soldiers in the third one were shouting for Ruby. Ruby, that's one of Queen Scarlet's daughters. Does that mean Scarlet's dead? Queen Scarlet's dead? If there's chaos in the Sky Kingdom, we should send a rescue mission now. We could get him back today. Shouldn't somebody look at their injuries? Very well, send them to the healers. What could have happened? Queen Scarlet was so strong. That might have been us. You? Ridiculous. Queen Scarlet held us prisoner. When we escaped, we sort of might have killed her. Maybe, I'm not sure. I will say we tried. You were at the Skywing Palace? Did you see a Seawing named Gil, green scales, big and powerful with brave eyes? Squeak! I did see him. Where? We've been planning a rescue mission, but he's not with the regular prisoners. We've got to get him back, Tsunami. You have no idea how important it is. He's dead. Dead? How? I'm in the arena. But we heard he refused to fight. He convinced his opponents to resist him with him. He has had a way with words. Scarlet punished him. It was really awful. She kept him away from water until he went crazy. He was dangerous. Why? Who was he? An important general? More than that. Much more. He was my husband. Tsunami, Gil was your father. Your father. I must grieve. Council dismissed. What am I supposed to do now? I can't go see my friends now. I can't bear to hear any more about what a terrible dragon I am. The kind of dragon who could kill her own father. I try to do what I think is right, but I'm always wrong. Time for your first lesson. Now, it is never too soon to fill your minds with knowledge. This won't be fun, but maybe it will be distracting. Flash. Excellent. What's excellent? We recited the first chapter of the Queen's first work, The Tragedy of Orca. But I didn't learn anything. With repetition comes perfection. Shall we continue? No. Teach me something I can use. How do you greet strangers or warn someone there's danger? For moon's sake, at least show me how you say, I don't speak aquatic. All knowledge can be found in Queen's writing. I have to get out of here. I am not impressed with your work ethic. Whoa, Riptide, you are the worst at hiding. Definitely never be a spy. I think that'd make a splendid spy. Aren't you supposed to be patrolling the outer islands? Perhaps, but as you can imagine, I don't have a very important job. Her Majesty would never trust me with anything vital. You do seem like a shady character. Wait, I'm still mad at him. My instinct says to yell at him. Or maybe I should stop listening to him first and instincts too so much. Come on in. Coral told me Webs is your father. Why didn't you say something? It's not how I usually introduce myself. It makes dragons see me in a certain way. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't have told you. I was hoping I'd like to know more about him. Is that why you've been watching me? And I was worried about you. There aren't a lot of outspoken dragons in the Kingdom of the Sea. I can say whatever I want. I'm the missing princess. Mother loves me so much she'll have a harness on me by the end of the day if I'm not careful. Snore, I'd like to see any dragon try to put on a harness on you. Then they'd really find out how outspoken I am. About Wibbs, he wasn't so bad, not as bad as the other two. I think he was trying to be kind. Sometimes it would have been worse without him. It's all right. You can tell me the truth. I want to hear that bad stuff too. If he was the only one who cared about us, he should have fought for us, but he never did, except at the end. At least I do that. I fight for my friends, even if I do it all wrong. Weak and cowardly, that's how he's always been described to me. That doesn't mean you're anything like him. It's not fair to punish you for what he did. This is most improper for a future Sealing Queen. But I don't care. I want to make my own choices. So, what's life like for a new royalty? I just got the worst lesson in aquatic from Whirlpool. Oh, Whirlpool, Queen Coral's favorite instrument of torture. Would you like a real aquatic lesson? I demand one. Hear what you say to Whirlpool next time you see him. Uh-oh. What did I just call him? Squid brain, my new favorite insult, thanks to you. This is why. Why? How? How? When? Who? Hello, where? All right, why? Danger, when? I don't know what. But what you'll really need to know is this. What does that mean? I will protect you. I don't need protecting. I know, but knowing you'll probably need to say it to someone else one day. Oh, by the way, what does this mean? That. Not right now. We'll finish later. Are you sure? Why? Who? Shark? To his guards? When I stopped him from killing my friends? Did that just mean we'll just kill them later? Maybe, but if Queen Coral hasn't. I have to get back. Be careful. Huh? Hey! Ow, Arg! Their talons are stabbing my gills. I can't break this grip. Whoever this is knows how to fight a seaweed. I refuse to die here, killed by a coward I can't even see. I don't think so. So I won't fight like a seaweed. What's that move Sunny used to escape my holds? Tuck, tuck, roll. I'm free. Didn't expect that, did you? Why won't this thing come off? I think I hear them. Ow! Are they wearing metal? Ow! That thing Glory does, changing colors to distract people. What if I light all my scales up as bright as they'll go? All right now, Hello, dear. I've been reading aloud to your sister. We've just finished the story of how I chose Gil to be my husband. Mother, he adored my writing. He was the perfect king. Mother, someone just tried to kill me. What? Who dared? The eggs, they'll try to attack the eggs. I don't know, but they must be somewhere in the palace. What eggs? But my attacker is here somewhere. Shouldn't we look for them? 2 female dragonets' eggs are in the royal hatchery, due to hatch soon. Morai Whirlpool, hurry! Mother, what about Tortoise, Council Chief of Dragonet Care? The others all fail me. Why should she be trusted? Who? Your Majesty. We must go to the Deep Palace at once. My eggs are in danger. These are the last eggs Gil left me. I will not let anything happen to them. Stay close to me in the Deep Palace. We must put a rush order on a harness for you. I can take care of myself, clearly. Where's Shark? I sent him down this morning. I guess Reptide's still following me. Royal Hatchery. Roar! This is where I should have hatched. Orca, my sister Orca. Did she carve that herself? Arr! Who could do that to a baby dragon? To my sister. I understand why Coral is so protective now. Nothing will ever hurt anyone. Not while I'm around. And I'll do anything to protect you too. Would I have to do that if I were queen? Could I ever do that? It was Shark. I will protect. But I hope you don't do that to me. What do you think you're doing? Someone has to protect this egg. It's not safe in the hatchery. I'll put all my guards on it. The ones commanded by Shark, Tortoise basically said it was him. My own brother, certainly not. He wouldn't care. She was saying he brought her the octopus. He told her she could leave her post. Fool, how could he be so soft? She didn't think anything could happen. She was right outside. My guards will be more violent this time. Has that ever worked? What did you do for anyone? I slept by the egg myself for the entire year. You did? I barely left the hatchery. I let Gil run the war, but that's how I lost him. So the assassin kills the soldiers are outside the hatchery, but not when anyone's outside. There must be a secret tunnel that lets them sneak past the guards. The royal hatchery isn't safe. The eggs needs to be somewhere else. Impossible. Eggs need to be kept in a hatchery for warmth, especially right before hatching. Warmth? The summer palace, not in this weather. it gets terribly flooded. Oh, I'm sure they'll be all right. Can't they swim? Flooded? You mean where my friends are? Not like we can. I'm going to find them. With my egg? You've tried trusting everyone else. Now trust me. If anything happens to that egg, I'll lose 2 daughters. How will you get back to the summer palace? You don't know where it is. I'll find it. Riptide, I hope you're still nearby. He'll never find me like this. Luckily, I know a trick or two now. Riptide. I hope he meant follow me and not watch out for the monster who eats dragon eggs. So cold. Hang in there just a little while longer, egg. I guess I'll go back. No, come with me, please. Hello, please be in there, Tsunami. Oh, the Seaweed Princess has time for us all of the sudden. I knew you'd come for us, Tsunami. I thought you'd come yesterday or this morning or when the storm started, but I knew you'd come eventually. I was pretty sure. Why haven't you moved to another cave? This one would be completely flooded soon. We can't go anywhere, Tsunami. We can't leave clay. We tried melting them, but it didn't work. Clay could have drowned. Mother lied to me. Unless it was Shark who did this, I'll rip him apart. Sunny, I need you to keep this egg warm. You want me to do something important? Really important? My sister is in there. Somebody wants her dead, and we're going to make sure that doesn't happen. Now how do we get those chains off Clay? We'll see about that. You'll need the key from the guards, but they'll never give it to you. How's your brother? Getting better? The nurses said. Give me the key. What key? Don't make me bite you. The key to Clay's chain. Right now? Right now. For the Mudwings, we can't. We have orders. Our commander. Orders from who? From whom? Shark, too bad for him. Key. But we can't. Shark would be furious. I can take these 2. I could fight them easily if I claw that one first. What am I doing? Hurting more dragons just for being in my way? Are my friends right about me? These guards are so scared of me and Mother and Shark. I can't scare them more than she can, and I don't want to. There must be another way to do this. You know the prophecy? Do you remember anything in there about a couple of octopus heads letting the Mudwing drown? Do you want to ruin Prahia's only chance at peace? No, the war has to end. You saved my brother today when you sent him to have his wounds tended. We want to help you, but if we support a new queen, it could be badly for us. She can't be our next queen of dragonettes. Have to be outside the war. If you really are the Dragonette of Destiny, how are you going to make the prophecy come true? I probably shouldn't say I have no idea. These dragons believe in the prophecy. They believe in me. I owe them a good answer. Listen, I don't know if I'm supposed to be the next Seaweed Queen or not. Sometimes I think Queen Coral is doing everything right other times. But I do know this. We can't fulfill the prophecy without Clay. He's our heart. We'd fall apart without him. I know you don't trust Mudwings. I know you follow orders, but this is about ending the war. Maybe you thought nothing you ever did could bring peace to or save the dragons you care about. But right now, you can make all the difference. Just give me the key. Thank you. I'll do everything I can to protect you. What are your names? Snail and Hurrying. If you do become queen, remember us. Whatever she does to punish us, take care of our families. And stop the war. Please, whatever you do, whatever you have to do. Hooray! Well, I did not think that was going to work. There, a dry cave above this one. Go there. I'll see about food. Yes, you did. Thank you. You saved my friends. I didn't do much. I should get out of here before someone sees me. At least I've found one dragon I can trust in the kingdom of the sea. Food! Tell us everything. There's been a lot. I will protect. Okay, so your mother is even more terrifying than I thought. Sure, except for the part where she's killing off all her daughters. No, she's not. She's not. She's a great queen. What? Just think about it. Oh, no way. Suspect Coral. Profession queen, designing futures. Wears pearl necklace, harness 2-year-old dragonet. The murders didn't start until after her first daughter tried to kill her. She realized if she had more, her life could be at risk at any time. With no daughters and no sisters, no one will ever be able to challenge her for the throne. But she loves her daughters. She's so protective of Enemon. Yeah, make herself look innocent. And how could she kill anyone or attack me with Enemon attached to her? Suspect Shark. Profession counselor of the War and Defense. Discussing futures. Twisted horns and blinking molluscous eyes tried to murder us. I think its shark tortoise pointed at him before she died. He was at the Deep Palace before the council. He could have distracted Tortoise with the octopus. Then he used a secret tunnel into the hatchery. But what's his motive? You said he's the queen's brother and he has a daughter. Yes, Moray. I don't know what happened if a queen dies without an heir, but the throne could go to the niece. Suspect Moray. Profession counselor of communication. Designing futures. Drippy, facetious, as interesting as sea slime. If Moray might inherit the throne, then maybe she's killing the dragonets. Only sisters and daughters can issue a challenge. Her only possible path to becoming queen is for Coral to die naturally without heirs. She does hate me and Enemon, and she basically worships our mother. Suspect Royal Profession Counselor of Magic and Publishing. Designing futures. Big earring, stained talons, oily, self-satisfied jerk face. Whirlpool sounds like that kind of toad who'd kill a baby dragon. Why would he do that? If he wants to be king, he needs to assure the Marys the winning challenger. Ew, 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 ew. No, and furthermore, no. Suspect Blister profession. Candidate for Sandwing Queen. Discussion futures. The smart one, probably evil. Maybe it's Blister. What? Why Queen Coral is her ally? And she can't be killing the eggs. She can't breathe underwater. She could have a partner. We haven't even met her. I mean, she might not be that kind of dragon. I just don't trust her. It's a feeling. Tsunami, it doesn't sound like you're safe here. Maybe we should go. Or we could go. You can stay if you really want to. No, I'm not leaving with this egg. And we can't split up. We have to fulfill the prophecy together. I agree with Sunny. Plus, we have to meet Blister, and that was a whole point of coming together. Then you should stay with us tonight, so we can keep each other safe. Thank the moons. All right, then I can help protect you, the egg too. Yay! It's so hard fitting in with the other seaweeds. I wish Mother was more like the queen from The Missing Princess. She was so happy to see me at first, but sometimes she scares me. But this feels right. Oh, I forget to tell them about Kestrel. Where are they? Where are the dragonettes? Where are my egg? They seem to be up here in my cave. Well, hello. So nice to meet you. I'm Queen Blister. Staying dry out of the storm, I presume. Very else. You all need to wake up now. Where is my egg? Safe and warm like I promised. You never said anything about a sandwing touching my egg. Oh, but Coral, these are not ordinary dragonettes. If they can't be trusted without our future, who can? Queen Blister, my friend, I knew you'd want to come right away when you heard we found the dragonettes. Oh, absolutely. Aren't they adorable and clever looking? I can't wait to get to know them. Let's all have breakfast together. Is that snail and herring? So Mother hasn't punished them yet. Maybe she plans to make a spectacle of them. Well, two can play at that game. Mother, I have something dreadfully shocking to tell you. Oh, could we discuss this after breakfast? No, this is too shocking. Would you believe that my friends, the Dragonettes of Destiny, were chained up and starved by your dragons? Of course, I'm sure you didn't know about anything about this. Oh, of course not. I'm sure you'll want to punish the dragons who disobeyed you. For instance, the one who lied to you about keeping them well fed. Yes, certainly. Guard, throw a goon into one of the underwater dungeons. Next time you'll obey my orders. But I was only silence. Oh, Mother, you didn't know? Any guess who ordered your guards to chain up Clay? Commander Shark. Is that not entirely shocking? It is. Imagine these poor guards distressed, having to choose between their commander and their queen. Naturally, they choose you. That's why they gave me the key. They understood that what you should have wanted. It sounds like those guards are practically heroes, and Shark to the dungeon with him as well. She'll probably let him out as soon as she can, but at least we'll be safer for a day or two. Such excitement if we're quite finished with our morning theaters. Let's chat about our brave, clever Dragonets of Destiny. Gloria, I heard you weren't a Skywing, but that doesn't bother me. Skywings are overrated if you ask me. You heard how nobody knew, not even the other Talons? Let's just say I have Nightwing friends. So I've heard a lot about you, and you must be the burly one. As for you, so sweet. I'm sure you've heard things about me too. But you can't always trust rumors and propaganda. Please ask me anything. I would love to help you make your decision. I bet you would. I assume you have a plan to fulfill the prophecy, don't you? We're working on it. But we think you, of course, you'd make a great Starflight. You can't just speak. You can't just speak for all of us. Then whose does? Yeah. And we haven't decided anything yet. I'm just saying she'd be all right. You're quite right, Nightwing. She's an excellent queen. Oh, Queen Blister, I meant to tell you the strangest thing happened. We found a dead Skywing in our territory. Oops, I really should have found a way to tell them about Kestrel by now. Oh, sounds like good news to me. But what's strange is she'd been venom stabbed by a Sandwing? Sandwing venom? I didn't know that. At least that proves that we didn't kill her. But who did? I wonder who she was. She had these odd scars on her face. Oh no. That sounds like it was Kestrel. Tsunami, what if it was Kestrel? Tsunami, is there something you want to tell us? Yes, I'm sorry, I saw her. It was Kestrel. Your Sandwing seems distressed. Kestrel was one of the guardians who raised us. She shouldn't deserve your grief, Sonny. Let me get this clear. You recognized the Skywing and chose not to tell us? I wanted to tell my friends first. Kestrel wasn't a good parent, but she was all we had. Forgive her, Coral. It can be very shocking seeing the dead body of a dragon you know, especially when you've probably wanted to slash her throat once or twice yourself, right, Tsunami? Slash her throat? Mother had never said that part, so how did Blister know? Think, don't slash out immediately. Be more like Starflight. Handle it smart, not fast. How is our secret weapon coming along? Wonderfully. Why don't we show you, Whirlpool? Come along. Secret weapon, huh? Well, I'd better find out about that. You can skip this, dear. I'm sure it won't interest you. I'd like her to come, please. I'm sure it will be very interesting. Everything you do is interesting, Mother. Please. Very well, but not the others. May I? You may. All right. See if you can return to your mother's neck. What is he talking to Enemon? What kind of weapon does that? Do I have to? It seems like a waste, but I don't want to end up like Albatross. Practicing is never a waste. He made an entire pavilion grown from stone before he went mad. The necklace, please. Oh my gosh, Anemone, you're an animus. I know. We've had a few in past royal generations, but Anemone hatched just in time to win the war. Careful. Why, it's easy to guess an animus would be useful in battle. Yes, watch this, Anemone. Catch it with a spear. Impressive, but not much more than what I saw last time. What about bigger objects? How much longer must she train? I'm sure she's nearly ready. Lot of years. Coral, let's talk privately. Tsunami, Anemone, stay here. Oh no, I've lost control of the spear. Oh no, Whirlpool, look out. Oops. Did you do that on purpose? Of course. I'll take him a little while to get back. He'll go find the spear first. This is what you have to save me for. Boring lessons with Whirlpool. No. Prince Albatross was a hero at first. They didn't know about the Prince of Magic then. Every time he used his power, he lost a bit of himself. Then he built a pavilion. It turned him evil. Blister wants me to cave in the Skywing Palace. She wants me to curse a spear into Flindburn's heart and not stop until it kills her. What if doing any of that makes me lose myself too? Tsunami, what do I do? Can you help me? Of course I will. And you can help by making lots of mistakes. Pretend you aren't ready for as long as you can. Mistakes? Why didn't I think of that? Sometimes some things are up there, something big. I'll call my guards. No, we want to catch whoever it is, not scare them away. A spy. Webs? Oh, it's just a seaweed. Not just a seaweed. This is our tribe's biggest traitor. Your Majesty, please, I've come to beg for mercy. Mercy? After what you did? Mercy denied. Mother, don't. He might have information. Why would you save his life after everything he did to you? Perhaps Tsunami means that we can go find out how he snuck into the royal hatchery. Clever Dragonette, she must get her brains from you. I suppose interrogating him would be useful. My friends deserve to see him. He was their guardian too. If my friend's daughter insists, how could I object? Let's adjourn to my cave if we must. But the Skywing, I thought you were dead. How did you? We escaped, no thanks to the Talons of Peace. It was amazing. You should have seen us. We'll tell you about it some other time. I was sure you were too cowardly ever to return. I know I'm not worthy, Your Majesty, but I hoped. Why did you steal one of my eggs? It could have been anyone's. The egg was so blue, it had to be the one from the prophecy. I would never have betrayed you if anything else but for peace. How did you get into the hatchery? I had guards posted at that door every moment. I drugged the guards. I knew something would help me. It wasn't their fault. Well, I killed them anyways. As for the someone who helped you, your wife, I assume, of course, that's why she was reassigned from the kitchens to the front lines. Too bad at that first battle was such a bloodbath. Now I know that dragonettes are safe. You can do whatever you like to me. I will. We can start with you telling me where to find the Talons of Peace. Why? Don't you have more important things to do? They're awful dragons, but they only want to end the war. Isn't that what everyone wants? Revenge, dear. But killing the we're not trying to end the war. We're trying to win it. I hope you can see that difference. But killing the Talons of Peace won't help with that. And they almost certainly saved Tsunami's life. What? Well, Webs, he took her egg before the assassin could get it. By stealing her, he and the Talons saved her life, right? No, the Talons of Peace ruined my life. They didn't save it, right? Or did they, accidentally? All my fantasies of growing up here with my mother and my tribe, none of that would have happened. I'd have died in my shell like the little dragonette today. Your Majesty, we found a suspicious dragon lurking outside. He must be working with Webs. Bring him to me. Brilliant. Just brilliant. Take them away and we'll plan their education later. But Blister, you want them dead, and I'm sure you killed Kestrel, but why? You know what this means? We can return the egg to the in its life because you've fallen for this crazy story Blister invented. It will be perfectly safe now that these two have been caught. Besides, every Seaweed Queen in history has hatched in the royal hatchery. But I didn't. Someday you'll eat those words, or maybe not. Do I even want to be queen anymore? Fine, but I'm staying with the egg until it hatches. Should the egg be wiggling? In the royal hatchery all night. Yes, but when I catch the real murderer, I want you to promise you'll let Riptide and Webs go free. No. Webs will never be free again. You won't have to. We have the assassins now. Even if I save your last heir, so it would be an easy bargain to make. I'll give you Riptide, but Webs has too much to answer for. Blister still looks happy, so it's Webs she wants dead. This is probably the best I can do for now. I'll have to look for another chance to save Webs later. All right. But Tsunami, we have to stay together. We can't help you down there. And whoever's coming after the eggs will be just as happy to kill you too. Not if I catch him first. Part 3, Out of the Egg. Well, guys, we'll see you in another video for part 3. And don't forget to subscribe, comment down below, and see you. Because we're going to see you guys next time. Bye.